you all right?
Why would I not be?
We encountered Mephisto.
Duh.
That is all. I should go.
I am all right, Hunter. No, that is a lie. I am not all right. But you thought to warn me. This I will not forget. You have problem?
Hunter, hello.
How are we going to destroy that page? I'd offer to use the Staff of One, but I think the parchment is beyond its power.
Hunter, could you do us a great favor and go speak to Robbie? See how he's faring with the page.
Yelling! I want to start yelling too! What are we mad about?
Have time to talk, Hunter?
Good to see Wanda back with her team. I kind of figured this operation would take a while. There's a lot of moving parts to keep track of.
We are not poisonous, but we are still deadly, because we are Venom.
About time. I was getting hungry. I'm ready if you are.
Never been in any situation I couldn't claw myself out of.
I saw you witnessed our disagreement in the hallway earlier.
I did.
Yet you didn't say anything.
I did not.
The parchment contained some of the darkest, most twisted magic that's ever existed. Robbie's my friend, but I don't think he's strong enough to withstand those forces. If he doesn't pass that page off to someone else, it's going to consume him.
You could make the difference for him, Daywalker. Seek him out. Listen to his troubles. Let him confide in you.
I think he's already been doing that with Peter.
You can never have too many friends in situations like this. He could use your friendship too. And your wisdom. Robbie and Peter both. That is why we are a team.
How much longer is he expected to hold the page?
We are all waiting on Stark. Until he can finalize his plan to destroy it, we wait.
All I can say is Stark had better hurry. You know how many new vampires are born in 2 months? Too many.
Buonazua.
Nice to get some fresh air. Hardly any cobwebs or ghosts out here.
Let's see if you're as good as they say. You are incapable.
Back again. Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here.
Just give me a target.
Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way. Do your thing.
Pick a bad guy. Any bad guy.
That doesn't sound so bad.
HYDRA thinks they're so clever. Just imagine if they actually were. We might be in trouble. I'm here if you need me.
What shall we chat about? I hope that was an accident. I spend a lot of my focus on making sure I don't accidentally turn everyone into bobblehead dolls.
Time flies when you're having fun, right, champ?
It's weird. I just felt this need to be out here.
Something about Jeremiah Kane's statue drew me. Guess it's that old spirit of vengeance connection, huh?
Like you, Kane carried more burdens than any one man should.
Yeah, so he knew how the big honor could also become a curse.
Do you feel like you have been cursed?
Absolutely. I mean, it's awesome to be one of the Midnight Suns and have the incredible responsibility of carrying the parchment of power. But it also really sucks.
No one ever said our tasks would be easy, especially now.
I get it. It would just be nice if the price of failure wasn't, you know, the end of the world.
Blaze's betrayal probably soured your outlook.
About that, I keep thinking about what happened back in Limbo. Right before all the fighting broke out, when Blaze told me you were the key to the parchment, the prophecy, all of it. And that if we took you out, the world might survive.
Robbie.
I know what you're gonna say. Don't trust Blaze. I get it. Which is why I'm thinking I should read this parchment for myself and find out exactly what caused him to get so worked up about you.
The forces of the parchment and the Darkhold are not to be trifled with, Robbie. You cannot expect to read the page the way you would a normal book.
Oh boy, here we go. More of that. This is beyond you, Robbie. I've been hearing this junk since I asked to see my first R-rated movie as a kid. Guess what? I snuck into those movies, and I can sneak a peek at the parchment.
Trust me, this is not the same as childhood misbehavior. You are gambling not just with your life, but the lives of all of those who love you.
Fine, forget it. I'm not gonna read the page. Happy now?
I am relieved, yes. But what are you going to do instead?
I'm gonna do what I normally do. Sit and worry. And hope Stark hurries up with whatever he's building in the forge.
That may take a while.
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear you say that.
After all this, I better get a statue of my own around.
Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this place.
Fascinating.
Sorry if I went a little heavy on the aftershave, but it's not easy covering up sulfur.
Just tell me.
I already told you.
That was just a bunch of hocus-pocus mumbo-jumbo. Authored by the hand of a corrupted elder god, vile, unspeakable evil power contained within its pages. I get it. The Darkhold is bad. But I'm a scientist. I need facts, examples, highlights, lowlights.
Are you really asking me for a book report on the Darkhold?
I mean, I could just blast the page to smithereens without knowing the context, but understanding it is so much more interesting.
Context or no context, I'm still skeptical that your plan will actually work.
Well, okay, then share your deep insights with me, Dr. Spooky. Come on, spill the beans.
I have no beans to spill, Tony. I think I need some fresh air.
Pale skin goes with everything, but black is best.
Oh, hey. Didn't see you there, Hunter. I guess you're wondering why Strange and I were getting into it?
I saw enough.
He gets so huffy and precious when it comes to his magic stuff. Everything has to be shrouded in mystery, like he's on stage in Vegas or something. I think he's afraid I'm going to turn around and become an even greater sorcerer than he is.
Well, Tony, you are a bit competitive. I would not blame him for becoming a bit territorial as a result.
Aw, there's nothing wrong with a little friendly competition, is there?
I do not think Strange sees it as friendly.
Well, when he comes back, I'll try to smile bigger. Maybe that'll give him a hint.
Surely there is a way for you both to work together in harmony.
Oh, you'll never catch us in the same barbershop quartet. But, given enough time, I'm sure I can reverse engineer an Elder God's programming language. Sure, you may not be able to understand what I'm saying, but that's not my problem.
So you think the Darkhold is no different from some fabulous bit of technology?
Oh, absolutely. And like any other fabulous bit of technology, it's only a matter of time before I figure out how to do what I want to do with it. Every problem has a solution, my resurrected friend. And I'm going to find it.
It will be a challenge, but I know you can handle it.
Well, you don't have to tell me twice. Actually, you can tell me several times. I'm such a shameless sucker for praise.
And what about Strange? Are you going to let him sulk?
Oh, I'll find Dr. Spooky later, and explain my position clearly. Make sure he understands.
It might help if you stop calling him Dr. Spooky.
Yeah, you're right. I should use his name. Stephen Spooky.
I give up.
Well, don't give up yet. You need to get the research going on the Gamma Accelerator. I've got the pieces and Dad's research, and I'm ready to go. I'm serious about getting the research started. Parchment isn't going to blow itself up. Well, Caretaker isn't big on the idea of hardwiring this place to an arc reactor. As far as I can tell, power here is distributed mostly via...
Parchment of Power. Do you think it's an epilogue? Only book I ever wanted to read to the last page was The Outsiders. You're an only child, aren't you?
Yes.
I guess you'd have to be. Caretaker used to tell us about Lilith's child, not Lilith's firstborn.
It would be a better world if Lilith had no children.
Hey, don't say that.
I mean that she chose corruption to save my life. Without me, none of what is happening would be happening.
Oh, wow. That's, rough to carry with you. For what it's worth, I'm glad to have you around.
Thanks, Robbie.
It always strikes me how our families define so much about us. I wouldn't be who I am without my little brother. With my parents gone, I had to grow up fast, pay the bills, keep my grades up, and provide for Gabe, no matter what.
It must be difficult to be apart. You can go if you need to. We will not think less of you.
No, it's fine. He's staying with a family friend.
You keep in touch with him, don't you?
Yeah, I try to call him every day. He's healthy, happy, and safe. It's not easy to find that balance, but you have to do it. Without family, you lose a part of yourself. Always great to hang with you, Hunter. Awesome. Thanks, Hunter. You're like a extra extended family to me. Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this place.
With all of the artifacts and equipment HYDRA has been absconding with, it was inevitable we'd catch them unloading equipment somewhere.
I'll be right here.
You'll have to move quickly if we're going to recover any of their equipment.
We hear you.
I'm going for it! Right, feeling it!
You had your chance to escape.
That will heal all!
Hail that!
Your time has come.
We for HYDRA.
You've secured one of the crates. See if you can't get the others.
Requesting medevac!
This one's for you!
We will never forsake her.
Does someone feel a breeze?
Another round of warm bodies coming in. Bring it on.
Just like we planned!
They've armed one of the crates. It's going to explode if you don't get that key.
This shouldn't take long. What are the qualifications to be a HYDRA officer? I'd have guessed a warm body, but I think Lilith solved that too.
You've secured one of the crates. See if you can't get the others.
Make this quick.
Whoa, I've never seen anything like that!
Feel free to do that anytime.
Don't make this any harder than it has to be. Ooh, that really looked like it hurt.
Gonna have to try harder than that.
Awaiting reinforcements.
I should be flattered.
Another of the crates is armed to detonate. Get to that key card. That was the last crate. Wipe out the remaining HYDRA forces, and let's get you home. That's one shipment HYDRA won't be receiving.
So thick I could claw it to shreds. Something, or someone, is going to snap. Did you hear Tony and Strange arguing? Who's next? Parker and Nico? Seeing good troops lose their minds, not knowing if a tank was going to mortar their bunkers, but seeing seasoned, enhanced heroes walking on eggshells is a new kind of unsettling.
What, no stars and stripes hoorah pep talk from Captain America? It must be bad.
We lived with the dread, channeled the tension. This feels different. Lilith's got too many tricks we haven't seen.
Tricks like mind control? We call that Tuesday at Xavier's School for the Gifted. I got a gut feeling that what's gonna come's gonna be more gnarly than usual. Bet I'll even be surprised. I'd even go so far to start taking bets. But that's too grim, even for me.
Hunter.
The Hellride is ready and waiting.
Good to see you, Hunter.
How can I help?
Don't ask to see what's under the mat.
Great job last night, Rip Van Winkle.
The Hellride won't let me down. Neither will Johnny Blaze.
About to make a protein shake if anybody wants one.
Acunis ad sepulchrum, nam hac in hora, tutela contra inferna vocat, paper potestatum, auferte molem omni noxa, iram et tristis, kipsico. Maioris angeli, et spiritus rector, custodi per singulos gradus.
Agatha, what are you doing?
Casting a protection spell over the Abbey. Now that we are in possession of the Parchment of Power, we must be vigilant in guarding against its influences.
What can I do to help?
You can't. This is a very rare form of sorcery, practiced only by those who have passed from this realm. But you can watch over the others.
This spell will only prevent the worst type of harm the parchment can inflict, but can't stop it from making mischief completely.
Mischief? What sort of mischief?
There's no way of knowing for sure. But if there's one thing I am sure of, it's this. The words etched onto the page were written by Chthon himself. Not even my magic can silence them. They will affect us, if only in whispers. I mean, they're probably affecting us right here, right now, and won't stop. Not until Stark finally manages to nuke it from space.
I was more concerned how it could harm Robbie, not the rest of us.
I'm concerned for him too, but while the page remains here in the Abbey, it affects us all. Well, I should really finish this incantation. The spell cannot be completed without it.
I will leave you to it then.
Sleep well, Hunter. If you can.
Curious.
Pale skin goes with everything, but black is best.
Good to see you. Something on your mind? You seem distant.
I am thinking about how best to lead the team.
It creeps up on you, doesn't it? I don't think I asked. How do you feel about being in charge?
I do not easily frighten, but being responsible for so many unsettles me.
Don't worry. That goes away.
How long until it does?
Depends on the person. Took me a few months.
Wonderful.
It's a good sign you're worried. It means you want to do it right.
Is there anything I am missing or that I should be doing?
I'm happy to give you advice, but you don't need me to tell you how to run this. You're already making the right calls.
I need to figure out how to inspire my team.
There's no easy answer. But from where I'm sitting, you're already an inspiration. You lead by example, and we respect that.
How can I focus on that?
The more you get to know your people, the more they'll trust the calls you need to make.
That is it?
That's a large part of it. Keep putting in the time and they'll surprise you. That was a great time.
Are you finally beginning to understand now? Family protects one another. Family loves one another. Family would do anything to save one another. Is that not what these heroes of yours preach? Then why abandon you at the doorstep of that wretched pretender Mephisto, my precious child?
After the traitor Blaze betrayed me to that demon, Robbie would not leave my side. Ileana tore through reality itself to find me. I am here now because of their actions, not yours.
Then for once I am grateful to them. Still, I fear you have traded one problem for another. Say what you will about Johnny Blaze, but his soul is one of the strongest I have ever encountered. He has carried the parchment for decades without succumbing to its call, battled angels and demons alike, and rattled the thrones of far too many gods.
It almost seems like you admire him.
I simply state the facts. Now he is free of the page, and another takes on the mantle of its guardian.
Robbie.
Do you really think he will prevail over the parchment of power?
You were right, Mother.
I am?
Robbie will never be Johnny Blaze. He will become something far greater. I gladly place my fate and that of the world in his hands.
My original offer still stands. If you truly value your friend, relieve him of his burden and surrender the parchment to me. Ignore my warning, and Blaze's betrayal will be a fond memory compared to what is coming next.